2019, there was a task force that was passed here in this body. It was made up of 88 members. I'm trying to find my stuff here. Can you tell me what the results of that task force that was paneled in 2019, what the results of that was, the report? And I guess it was, I'm seeing here a final report was due on December 31st, 2019. Did that report ever get filed?
I do not have that information off the top of my head.
So what is your goal here with this bill? What is your goal today with this bill that might be different? I mean, if we had a task force back in 2019 and you didn't read that or don't know what the results of that is, why are we doing this bill today?
Because the proponents that brought this to me believe that the past studies that have been done on this topic were not sufficient to address the inequities that they felt exist in our system.
So further explain, address the inequities in our system. What inequities in what system?
So in Cook County in particular, they have a different model of assessing property taxes, and it differentiates between residential and commercial properties.
Okay, so why, I still don't understand, what is your goal here, and how does that affect our other 101 counties?
There is a belief that that system is inequitable, and so we would like to do an independent study to figure out if that's true, and if so, have recommendations for how to make adjustments.
Yeah, well, I think the inequity is, or the facts are, that Illinois is the first or second highest taxed state in the nation. The numbers continue to roll in from different third-party groups across this nation. People are voting with their feet. People are leaving this state in droves because of high property taxes, high income taxes, and the like. XYZ, name your tax. Fee increase, the gas tax went up by double in 2019. The list goes on and on and on. And yet, we don't know the results of what happened with this 2019 task force. It had 88 members, if I'm reading right here. And yet we're doing another bill. This isn't rocket science. We're not trying to put a man on the moon here. We know property taxes are too high. You can probably pull 10 people in and by tomorrow morning have an answer to what needs to be done here to reform this system, and yet we want to do another bill that will do nothing, go nowhere.
You know, I was on the 2019 Property Tax Relief Task Force that amounted to a lot of good efforts and initiatives that were introduced, but not one thing came to fruition. Over 70% of our property taxes come from our school districts, and they should be number one on here of being involved and understanding where exactly that 70% of our property taxes are going. We don't have property taxpayers involved in this at all. Again, this is going to be another waste of time that will amount to nothing, that anyone in here has the stomach to actually vote for, to pass meaningful relief for our taxpayers in Illinois.
This bill is the initiative of some sort of like big government leftist interest group, right?
It actually is not. It's an initiative of the Chicagoland Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, the Chicagoland Chamber. Again, I wasn't following it that closely. Representative, would you say that the property tax system in Illinois is working well?
I would not say that.
Do you think the majority of your constituents think it's working well?
I would say my constituents do not think it is working well.
Do you think the constituents in any of our districts are really thrilled with how the property tax system is working?
I think we have heard many arguments today why they do not think it is working well.
Yeah. I understand. I was around in 2019. I was not a member of this group. I understand that we didn't fix everything in 2019. And if we take that to mean that we should therefore stop trying to fix the problems of the property tax system and just live with it the way it is forever, then I think we should vote no on this bill. If we think there's yet more to learn about how to improve the property tax system in our state, I think this bill provides a wonderful, clear, straightforward roadmap to getting some meaningful reform done, and I urge and I vote. Thank you.